Hello and welcome to the Dead Unicorn, the tabletop role-playing game club where we are playing Legend of the Five Rings Shadow Empire. It's season 3, episode 18? Yeah. but
before that far in? Dang.
But before we go into it, it's a somber time for me. A time of reflection, introspection. For there has been a death in my circle. My bathroom buddy has died.
No.
Yeah, my bathroom buddy. 13 years ago, I shared a toilet with O.J. Simpson.
Tragedy.
We were both at the same racetrack, and he was in the stall next to me. And I'm just going to say it. The juice was loose.
Uh-oh. Was he loose with his juice, though?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, gosh. Oh, Crystal sounds really far away, by the way. Her mic might not be up.
Oh, yep. There you go.
If the gloves don't fit...
Guess you didn't want to hear from me today.
There was a bodyguard in there. Really big guy. Bigger than OJ. And then I washed my hands, and he washed his hands next to me, and he looked at me, and he said, "How you doing?" And I said, "Pretty good. Pretty good." Then I dried my hands and left. He dried his hands and went back to gambling. And that is the day I met O.J. Simpson. I'm sure he's a swell guy.
Was.
But he's gone now. Thank you to our patrons scrolling below.
And you'll never know how loose that juice really gets.
my brain went to, well, corpses do bloat, and that would be swell.
Yeah. He's a swelling guy. But yes, that's in remembrance. O.J. Simpson, you will be missed. Thank you to our patrons scrolling below. You help keep the lights on this channel. I definitely thank you for your support. And we are doing Tales of Shadow Empire, where our patrons can join in the fun. Join in and play with these characters in a text-based format on our Discord. I think we got a poll. Yeah, I think we should check our poll to see who. If you didn't know, every Monday I try and put up a poll for. Well, this is no good.
And when I looked on last Monday, it was a 3-way tie.
It's a 2-way tie. It's a 2-way tie between Yunso and Sora.
Oh, let me cast the deciding vote.
Let me refresh it. Let me see if refreshing it will help any. No. Okay. Yeah, it's a 2-way tie between Yunso and Sora.
So one of us gets an automatic success, the other gets a void point?
Yeah, I'm cool with that. I was about to say we both just get void points. I don't know.
It doesn't look like it's a 2-way tie to me. It says one is a winner.
Which one?
It says
Did you
Thor
just vote?
performed surgery.
Did you just vote?
No, of course not. I've already voted.
For Sora, naturally.
Someone who has been watching has voted.
There you go. Good. Yeah, it just changed. Just changed just now. I got one extra
right,
vote.
Then I'll concede it then.
It's Moshi Sora. Moshi Sora is the winner of today's this week's poll, which means she gets to succeed at any one roll with no extra bonus successes or opportunity. It's a pretty good prize if used correctly.
And this is direct proof that watching does change things.
Yes.
True.
Well, the new poll will be up tomorrow, hopefully. I'll get it up as soon as I can. Other than that, let's do a little recap up, you guys are in the middle of solving a fairy problem. These fairies are attacking the spider monks. Yes, the spider monks with discordant music. We have started an initiative against these fairies. The map that the players see. I'm not going to put the map up for everybody, but there is. I just need the icons somewhere. But.
And you have duplicates of the icons at the bottom.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. We're not.
Okay.
There's no map for this.
All right.
But there is a. Let me pop that out. Hold on. How do you pop this out? There we go. Popping up that combat tracker. Okay. So we got a combat tracker. It's the first round. Doji Daisuke has made an offering of a sweet, a piece of candy to the fairies that should be in this area. Naren has had a wait action is called a wait action. Do you remember what your what the wait action is going to be about with the?
So it was to do the thing that you told me to do, which I don't remember the specifics of that. It was, I think, I don't remember if you were going to have me do an attack roll, and then I had to keep a certain amount of opportunity. That sounds like it was what it was.
Okay, yeah, we gotta.
I don't remember exactly. It was your custom action that you gave me.
Right. You were going to blind the fairies with your
glow stick.
Right. Got it. You were going to blind the fairies. And now it's up to Moshi Sora's turn. Just to review the kind of actions we were going to do is it's to listen to the music to find the fairies. It's an aesthetics check, but there's no music as of yet. To attack the fairies is just an attack roll. Was there were some other things we were doing to I've totally forgotten.
Mirror light.
Oh yeah, the mirror. No. To listen to the fairies is a performance check. It's aesthetics to put the mirror
to find the angle for the mirror
somewhere. Yeah, that's what it was. The mirror. My God, my brain.
And then I was going to use By Light of Lord Moon to try to reveal them.
Yes, and you were going to use By Light of Lord Moon, and
I was going to try and put them in a butterfly net.
Mm-hmm.
You were going to pull a SpongeBob, yes.
So it's Moshi Sora's turn. Crystal, what's going on?
Okay. I am preparing the mirror. And can you tell me exactly what this mirror does?
It reflects light.
Yes, it reflects light. I meant
the moonlight would reveal where they are.
The fairies.
And if you aim it with the moonlight, we'd know where they are.
So, I just said it's going to be an aesthetics check to angle the light. Because, you got to know about angles and how energy flows in and out of rooms if you're very good at feng shui. And so using a mirror to redirect energy and light, I feel is an aesthetics check. That said, you'd have to have some semblance of knowledge of where the fairies are in order to use the mirror to find them. You can just shoot light randomly around the forest, but that probably won't give you a good idea of mostly because moonlight is also faint.
Where's a moonlight disco ball when you need one?
I mean, the mirror is to reveal them when they've turned invisible from not having moonlight on them, correct?
That is correct.
All right. I will take out the mirror and be prepared to shine it on any fairies.
Does that mean you're going to do a wait action?
I guess, at least for now. I mean, it's really all I have. Till we see or hear some fairies.
Okay. Fairies. It is the fairies'
Fairies
turn.
is.
Okay. A fairy will come out of the shadows and land on Daisuke's hand in order to, well, not even land on Daisuke's hand. We'll just take the, we'll fly out, grab the treat, and fly back in.
Aw. Cute.
Okay.
Naren has a held action. Crystal.
Just smash.
Yeah.
So, Sasha, a fairy flew out of the cover, grabbed the treat from Daisuke's hand, and flew back. But you have a wait action. If you want to dazzle that fairy, you may.
Bedazzle it.
I suppose I shall bedazzle the fairy.
All right.
I heard Tarek say Naren smash, and I immediately thought of Naren just like whap, like smashing the fairy right in front of Daisuke, and Daisuke's like, "What the hell?"
Chops the fairy in half right on your hand.
So what was this role going to be? Was I going to be doing...
I have totally forgotten what this role was supposed to be.
Yeah, I don't remember anymore. I feel like I was going to be doing... I thought I was going to be doing... What was it? Flashing Steel Strike? To try to daze it as well. And then you were going to have me spend 2 opportunity to actually, like...
Yeah, I was
dazzle
going
the
to
fairy or
do
something?
one opportunity to dazzle it with the light and another opportunity to not do damage, as in fatigue damage to it, and instead just, but if you're going to use a technique that will daze
Not do
it,
fatigue damage.
knock it in the head, bonk, then yeah, that's not going to...
Okay, well then we shall do it that way. Open dice picker. It has me set on a hidden TN, but do you want to keep that?
Oh, no, it's TN3.
Do I have to close the dice picker and just open it again?
You
or-
can close it and open it, or
There we
you can just, close it and open it. That should change it.
And then I think I also got its disadvantage, which was flighty. I feel like it's flighty.
It is flighty.
So I would like to use my school technique to basically, knowing that it's super flighty, wave my sword all around and scare the crap out of it.
Right. Sounds
super
good. You can
distracting,
reroll 2 dice.
That's the
There
goal.
are 2 dice.
I am a distraction. 1. Oh wait, I need to reroll, not keep. I will reroll this one. I will reroll this one. Yeah. That'll work. 1, 2, 3. More fatigue than I would like, but or not fatigue, strife.
Oh, hold up. For this, the target, it's equal to its vigilance. Not just the TN3, but equal to its vigilance.
C.
How much is vigilant for this guy?
And it's vigilance -2 because that's what my weapon does.
Right.
I thought that's why the TN.
So
was
yeah, that's
3.
going to be a 3.
Okay.
It is-
I figured that's
it
why
has
the
high
TN
vigilance.
Well, they're a type of air spirit, and they also get an automatic +1 to all of their TNs. So their vigilance is 4, +1 because they get an automatic +1 to all of their TNs by being a tiny little air spirit, and then -2 that makes it a 3. So it's right there.
So
No change.
I shall spend one opportunity to blind it,
Mm-hmm.
and then I will also have it pick between receiving strife equal to my ranks and performance and dazed, or taking a critical strike.
Yikes.
One of these options is much less bad than the other.
Yeah, I guess it will be dazed.
Okay, and it takes 2 strife.
Okay. All right. At that moment, the music will then start. Let's
Figures.
start some music.
Please don't stop the music.
Tarek, no. We do want it to stop.
Nah, I don't like any of these. Where's the... Ah, here we go. That's the one we want. At this point, everybody on their current stance has to make a meditation check.
Balls.
The TN is... Hold on, before you start rolling. I've set the TN. The TN is 5. For every shortfall, you will take 2 points of strife.
Take 2 strife?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, maybe I want to spend a void on this.
I am.
I think I'll roll void for mine as well.
No,
So many
spend a
successes,
void,
but
not
with
roll
strife.
void.
Yeah, you're not...
It
You're
has to
rolling
be
your
whatever
stance.
your current stance is, which for me is void. So
Fuck me. Can I re-roll dice because raisins?
Because raisins.
What kind of raisins do you have?
I am really good at hearing things.
Which
I mean, I would like to turn that into a disadvantage, actually.
Well, no, don't do that.
It says in the
Well-
rules, like, if actable, a advantage can be used as a disadvantage.
Yeah, I know.
I'll
why I
tell you
wasn't
what.
dice.
All right.
Tell you
I
what,
used
I will-
my
will-
rivalry bond with Naurin
Tarek?
to re-roll a die.
Tarek,
Yeah.
yes, do re-roll 2 successes on that, but also gain a
That's
void
what I
point.
figured.
I will give you a void point because I'm doing that to you.
you said it's
I will-
2 strife for each shortfall.
Yep.
Yes.
So because I got 2 successes, that means I take 6 strife.
That's right.
I can tell you that in my case, it's because I'm a musician and I know I could do that music better.
All right, so I get 10 strife, and I have 2 opportunities, which I will use to
Reduce strife.
Cry.
Used to cry.
What am I doing here?
I mean, crying will
I will
reduce your
use-
strife, right?
I will use my 2 opportunities to notice an interesting detail about a character in the scene, which will be a fairy.
Yes.
I'll regain the void point.
And I will use 1 opportunity to reduce the strife by 1.
Okay. I will use both of my opportunity to reduce my strife and then end up at 6. Ouch.
I'm at 8.
Okay.
I only have a composure of 9, so pain.
I'm at 13. Hey.
The pain is what happens now, if we remember what happened last time.
I challenge you, fairies.
That would be if Naurin failed.
Don't go Crocker over it. No fairies.
Listen, she's fine. She's fine. Everything's fine. She's okay. We should have stopped to get that beeswax. Hindsight.
Oh,
2020.
yeah, definitely.
Forgot about it.
We did know better.
I remembered it last session, but it was after we had already transitioned scenes, and I was like, crap, no, Corey's not gonna let us go back now.
That is the fairies' turn. As they have their full orchestra focused on you guys.
Are there multiple fairies, or is it just the one?
The one that you've dazed, you notice there's an instrument on it. But it's
Because is its playing music thing a thing that is gonna keep it dazed? Like an action that is non-permissible or whatever?
it's
Because they
Is
can
it a
only
scheme
take
or an
certain
attack?
actions.
Yeah, it has to be an attacker scheme action. If they try to take it, I think it's an attacker scheme.
Because
yes.
I feel like that would be a scheme action, but I don't know.
Sure.
So,
But you notice that this fairy is just trying to get back under cover. And is not. Man, this got really loud.
It's going hard.
They're going
Yeah.
hard. So
These
yeah,
fairies are fucking playing.
there are more than one fairy. Because this one is not instrumenting you because it used its action to go grab a piece of candy. Not to do music.
Well, my held action was to shine some moonlight on a fairy that I saw that was trying to get undercover.
Okay.
So,
Shine some moonlight on
shine
that
some moonlight on it so it can't escape.
so it can't escape. Good job. Yes.
Okay, aesthetics. What's my TN?
Your TN is going to be 3. Let me reduce that.
I got it.
Okay.
You
I am
know
now
what? We're
wondering
gonna
if the
say
new-
that I did it.
We're gonna say
I
that
did the thing.
that fairy cannot hide under the cover of the trees, so it
I am-
is 100% visible right now.
I am now wondering
I
if
do not
we-
have to roll to see it. Now that it is my turn, I can just swing the net at it.
Youngso, you
Yes.
can just sling the net at it. It's your turn.
All right. Thank you, Moshi Sora, for that. So I'm assuming it's a martial arts melee to use the butterfly net on it.
Yep.
I'm wondering if the new plan.
What's the TN?
TN is 3.
All right.
It's a little guy.
I'm wondering if the new plan for us should be to steal the instruments from the fairies and then counterplay in a battle of the bands where we play their music but worse, so that it cancels out their music. You know what I mean?
Okay, who all has instruments? Like 2 of you?
No, we
Oh.
gotta steal theirs. So
Oh.
that they can't play. Yeah, they can't play well, and we drown out their music with loud, boisterous strumming.
By
Youngso needs to use
playing
counter charm
fairy-sized instruments.
like a good bard.
Yeah. I mean, Young's so small.
Are you
Call
using
Youngso
it?
fairy.
Are you
I
using it?
will use my one opportunity after actually capturing this one to have a direction for where the other fairies are. I'm not going to have specific, but I'll know this way, that way, behind me, in front of me.
Are you using it? Are you using your net one-handed or two-handed?
Two-handed in this case.
It explodes.
Okay. Just so you know, you cannot snare it unless you get a lot of opportunity for the specific task of snaring.
All the way to the ground.
So, it will defend itself and take 3 damage. Yes, it will take 3 damage. And you do not snare it with the net, as it flies out of the way at the last second, using its
Just like
endurance to get out of the way, taking fatigue.
And then the rest of my group would notice me look in a specific direction, though not at a specific thing. They're that way kind of thing.
That was silly. You should have kept it. You should have kept more. Oh, you got a bonus success, so it takes 4.
If you actually look at what all I rolled, I had exactly 1 opportunity, and it came from the exploder.
No, you had a second opportunity.
No, I did not.
Before you.
Yeah, you did. You had a
Opportunity
second
with Strife?
opportunity.
Oh,
You should have kept 3 successes and 2 opportunity, and that would have snared it.
except I wouldn't have known that I had the second opportunity. And
Just so you
I
know,
had to keep an So,
you need opportunity equal to their vigilance. Using it two-handed gives you 1 extra opportunity for that, so you need 3 extra opportunity. Narin has dazzled it with the sword, bringing the number of opportunity down to actually 2.
Balloons, yay, happy
And that is how you snare it. Or you can just,
Beat the crap out of it.
beat the crap out of it.
Option number 2.
I have to admit that the music is making Young So not think quite as clearly as he should.
That's fair. That's fair.
And he's got half a mind to just go ahead and pull out his horsehead fiddle and show these fairies what good music actually is.
Well, it's supposed to be making you stressed out. Kuranagi, you're up.
It is working. Kuranagi. So, did it come from? Did we see anywhere that it came from, or did it just appear?
It came out from the shadows of the woods.
Like over here, though.
There's no map. Like, y'all are in, like, yeah, you could say you're kind of in like a gladed area, and there's like trees. I said there's lots of less spider webs here than in other areas. But yeah,
Okay.
y'all are in the open area, and
I'm just wondering
Daisuke,
where I should target my Light of Lord Moon. I'm going to. It has to be close enough to me, within 2 spaces of me.
yeah,
Bring 0 to 2. So I'm gonna move over toward the area that it came out of, and then cast the by Light of Lord Moon.
okay, you're just gonna try and eyeball where it came from instead of using
Ish.
performance to track where the music is coming from.
I guess that's a good point. I'll do performance then first, to try to track.
Okay. TN2 performance. Wait, what are you using? What's your stance? Before I give you the
I'm
TN.
on air stance.
You're on air stance. That is TN2, yes. Okay. You sit, you listen, and you're like, you think that they came from over that direction, and you move over to that area, and that will be your turn.
Yeah. Okay, that's my turn.
Dice K.
All right. So, since I'm still in water stance, I will take a calming breath because I need to reduce some strife at the moment.
By the way,
And
you can re-roll 2 dice whenever you use your hearing to locate them, Tarek.
Good point. Okay,
Yes.
I will do that.
Yeah. Okay, Matt, I'm sorry about that. Continue.
you're fine. So, calming breath to reduce strife since I'm still in water stance, and let's see. I'm debating whether or not I want to do a performance roll to also look for the music, or help like ready an action so I could capture one of the fairies.
Well, there's
instead.
one that you see that you can attack. You can move and attack it.
Okay, it's gonna be more or less of a capture action or an ensnaring action rather than like attacking.
A punch has the snaring feature.
Mm-hmm.
Well, rather, using your hands to attack it.
Yes, has the snaring
Okay.
feature, and it's under the weapon punch if you have
Well,
that.
I also have my Justice Claw GT, which also has a snaring feature, and
also
it's
has a-
sacred too.
Yes, that can
Mhm.
work.
All right. So I will go ahead and try to ensnare it.
Okay.
And what would be the TN for it?
TN3
Is it
to
hidden?
hit,
Oh, TN3. Okay.
and then the amount of opportunity you'll need is should be 3, unless
3.
your GT has a special. I think your GT has a special thing.
I mean, sacred, snaring, concealable. Oh, let's see. When using a technique meant to disarm an opponent, you may re-roll any 2 dice.
Well, okay, so you need 3. You need 3 opportunity and 3 successes.
All right. Ooh. That's gonna be fun. Huh.
Well, you've got all of that on your dice. You just can't keep all of them.
Remember,
Yeah.
you don't need to succeed to do to immobilize
snare.
somebody.
You
To
just
do
need
what?
to keep the opportunity.
Yeah, you just need the opportunity. You don't need to succeed to immobilize somebody. I don't think you do.
You need to succeed to do the damage, the fatigue, right? But
Okay.
not to snare.
So my intent will be to ensnare, so I will go ahead and let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'll keep 2 successes at least.
Yep, it says one attack, one target of the attack with vigilance lower than or equal to the opportunity spent this way suffers the immobilized condition. So you just need opportunity. You really don't need, unless you want to do damage.
Nah, no damage. I think I'll probably do a quick little re-roll. Nah, don't need a re-roll. I already have enough opportunities.
All right. So you take your GT and you thrust it out, and the little prongs go right, capture the fairy right between it, and you nail it to a tree.
Monster.
At least I didn't kill it.
It can slip out next turn. It's just immobilized for 1 turn. All right. Naren.
Let's see here. Naurin has on her a kubibukuro, which is a net used to carry the severed head of an enemy. I would like to get Matt's snared fairy and put it in my bag.
Stuff it in.
Put it in the head bag.
It's going in the head bag.
All
In the
right.
bag.
You know what? Make an unarmed attack roll TN3, and you can stuff it on in there.
Can I have assistance because Matt is pinning it to a tree? Would that ease my task? I'm not just grabbing it out of the air
Yeah.
or trying to restrain it. It is pinned to a tree currently.
It is immobilized, and the immobilized trait,
What does that do?
it is currently immobilized. The pin to a tree is just what I'm using to describe immobilization. Incapacitated, prone, immobilized. A mobilized character cannot perform movement actions or otherwise reposition themselves during their turn. They cannot select a different stance during their turn. So yeah, they can't move, but they can still defend themselves. So what I need you to do is make a martial arts unarmed, and just get 3 opportunity. You don't need 3. You don't need
You mean
3
three
successes. You need 3 opportunity. But 3 successes will also do damage.
Okay.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
I'm gonna swap to fire stance. I need 3. I'm still going to turn this thing's disadvantage. So hopefully that
Sure.
will help me here.
Yep, that'll do it. That'll work.
3. I have 2 and 2, but I can re-roll. Do I think I can get more opportunity, or do I think I can get? I think there are more successes on black die than there are opportunity, so I think I should re-roll the opportunity and try to go for more successes.
I think you should go for more opportunity.
There's only the ability to get 2 opportunity on ring die, and versus 3 chances to get a success.
Yeah, but you're just gonna do damage because it can still defend itself.
I need.
If you get the opportunity, you'll be able to knock it down
Put it
into
in
the bag. Yeah.
I mean, you only need 1 more opportunity, and it's what you said, 2
1
sides out of
chance.
6.
Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna
Got the
take a
same
strife
thing.
and re-roll with my bond ability because because Doji Daisuke is gonna see me looking like a moron if I can't stuff this fairy in a bag right now. And I am a moron.
It's okay. That fairy is really like
it's really wedged in there.
it's a crazy little fairy. It's dodging and weaving and doing its best to keep away from you.
Squeaking at you angrily.
Right? Every time you put your hand
with this.
Every time you put your hand in front of it to try and grab it, it blocks the moonlight and kind of goes invisible, and you're like
Now I'm gonna like through gritted teeth say I need some help with this.
Old bastard's strong, huh?
Sora, Moshi Sora.
Do I need to keep rolling to keep the moonlight on this thing? Or is it just assumed
immobilized.
that once I can see it, it's fine?
It's immobilized, so
yeah,
you're good right now.
it's not going anywhere.
It's not going anywhere.
But I can listen to see if I can figure out where the other fairies are, right?
Right. What
So-
stance are you on? What?
Let's see. I'm currently on water, but I can change. This is a performance, right?
Yes.
I'm not good at performance. Can I go with Earth for reasoning out where they probably are?
Sure. TN3. All right, you don't know where they are, I guess.
I don't know where they are. I was just seeing if I wanted to keep an opportunity with Strife.
All right, the immobilized fairy is immobilized and cannot move this turn. It is also dazed, so cannot really do an attack or scheme action. The other fairies are continuing the music. Whoops. But you've already resisted it once. Subsequent turns will be easier now. This turn it will be a TN2.
Well, that's nice at least.
It's gonna be a
So-
TN2 from here on out. And you will receive 2 strife for every shortfall. Yes, the balloons.
So go ahead and roll for
We do
meditation
this
now.
Yep, meditation, whatever stance you're on.
All right.
You need a TN2.
Son of a
Now
bitch.
use the opportunity to reduce my strife.
Oh, well, that's slightly better. Hey.
Should have just kept the one.
Reduce my strife by 1 from the
All right.
Alpha.
I'm also going to reduce my strife by 1.
Young So, you are up.
Can I take the immobilized one and shove it in a bag?
You have a net made for capturing these things.
Do that.
If you want to grab it with your hands, you're going to need 3 opportunity. To get it with your net with 2 hands, it takes 2 opportunity. It's as if the net was made for this kind of thing.
Yes, but I'm also thinking the Jite might be a little bit in the way, and since it's immobilized, wouldn't that knock it all the way to 2 for you doing it with my hand as well?
No.
Or a 1 with the net?
Nope.
Because it can't move to get out
We
of the
already
way.
ruled this
We
one.
already
It
out
talked
can
about
as
this.
still
doing that.
defend itself.
It's gonna try to bite you.
Right, I'll use the net. Well, while I'm successful in hitting it, I'm hoping some opportunities come up.
Does the opportunity arise? Only one.
Well, this is interesting. It was a TN3 to hit it, not a TN2, but it's fine. It's compromised, or not compromised, but incapacitated. You've incapacitated it with your big stick.
Now we can put it in the bag, hopefully.
Hopefully.
Okay. I spotted where they were last round, so I'm going to run up and I'm going to reveal all of them. Keep
Yes.
them away.
Light of Lord Moon. You can cast it now.
Liddell.
Lots of opportunities and successes.
Well, you'll need opportunity. To reveal magically concealed things, and they are indeed magically concealed.
Of
I'm
course.
spending it to reveal a magically concealed thing.
All right.
Show yourselves.
You can see a fairy. It is playing an instrument on a tree branch. You see it you see the outline of it quite clearly.
I can see you.
Go do something about it.
Okay. That's all I can do, but I can point out where they are.
Yes.
It's my turn still, so I'll say, "There's one right here too. Someone, quick, grab him!
All right. Dice K, you're up.
Catch him up!"
All right. So let's see. Gotta take another quick calming breath just so that way I could keep my strife low on this. And I'm still in water stance, so I could still take an action. So I will go ahead and try to capture the one Kuranagi you pointed out.
Okay, it is invisible. You're not sure what he's pointing at.
Aren't you then gonna unpin the one? Oh, I guess it doesn't matter because it's
I mean, I have a focus of 5 and vigilance of 4. Does that count
It
for
is
like at least?
It is invisible.
It's magically not seeable.
Yes.
I thought you were gonna say
You
the
could
witches.
give Naurin an assist to try to put this fairy in the bag because apparently, even if it's incapacitated, it's still just as hard for me to put it into a bag.
All right,
Or you
I'll
could put it in my bag if you're better at unarmed strikes. Put it in the bag.
All right,
put it in the bag.
I'll put it I'll put it in the bag. I'm still using my GTA to just kind of finagle the little darn thing in there.
Put it in the
Okay.
bag.
It's still
Bag of-
TN3.
Figured. So TN3
Oops.
and same opportunity cost as well.
Yep.
All right.
But you said she's getting an assist.
Sorry for the abrupt change and everything. I apologize for all of that nonsense that just happened. My internet provider decided that Anchorage was not going to get internet. And because of that, it kind of ruined everything for tonight. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing and following me on this platform. We will be back next week for Cyber Samurai Sunday. From Crystal, James, Tarek, Matt, and Sasha, my name's Corey, telling you to go roll some dice.